Maria is the loveliest woman I know. She's one of those rare people whose outer beauty matches her golden heart.
I'm not the easiest girl to love. I get as scattered as the clouds.
She is loving and kind and sweet and very supportive. And I know that I am truly blessed to know her and to have her in my life.
You're not the prince that I imagined. Not tall and dark, but you are handsome.
When she called me to tell me that she and Brendan were getting married, I was just over the moon. Anybody who could make this wonderful woman so happy, I know is an extraordinary man.
You make me a little bit crazy, and I make you a little crazy too.
So Brendan, now that we're Kubati, just so all of you non-Greeks who don't know, a Kubatos is someone that you bring into your family, that is not someone that is blood related, but somebody that you invite to be part of your family, and I am so honored and so blessed.
I would like to thank the bridal party. All of you ladies looked fantastic. Beautiful, very nice choice of dresses and jewelry and everything. Very well done. Gentlemen, you know we look good.
Or just no 1 flower.
A wonderful group of guys. I got to spend a fun bachelor party weekend with a lot of you, and we'll keep that not here.
Love is God's greatest gift, and it's God's greatest blessing, and I am so honored and so happy to see the both of you in love.
You make me a little bit crazy, and I make you a little crazy too.
So we love you both, and Anthony and I would like to propose a toast to the new couple.
You would rather pick a fight than live your life ignored.
We love you, and we wish you health, happiness, nazisete. We love you with all of our hearts.
Imperfect on.
I got married a couple years ago to my lovely wife over here. And at that wedding, Brendan was in attendance. And, you know, he's on the dance floor, and he put on some of the smoothest moves I've ever seen.
Who knows? Crazy as life goes.
I mean, I'm not sure if he knew he had it in him, but it was smooth. And little did he know, the woman he was dancing with that night was Ileana Papadakis.
So let's live.
Basically, we had another wedding celebration about a month later, in which Brendan and Maria are in attendance. And as I was talking to my wife about this speech, we both remembered these kind of moments, pictures in our head.
You know I'm counting on you now, running.
And for me, it was when Brendan comes in and he's like, where is this Greek lady's daughter?
You and I need to hold on to you, yeah.
I pointed out across the room, and it was like, it was like lightning bolt from Zeus that struck Brendan, His mouth is agape, he's got the Cupid hearts around his head. And he's like, oh my God, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, let's go.
So sure enough, they have a conversation, and then Brendan comes back over and he says, is this for real?
Together we lose control. I know that lately.
And Brendan, it's for real, your dreams are coming true.
We gotta let this feeling roll.
So you have a wonderful life ahead, and I'll bring joy and happiness within your TV, and I look forward to the future.
Stay with me, let it keep on coming.
Basically, my mom was at the wedding for Anthony, and she was on her own and not dancing, and Brendan saw her and said, let's go dance some Greek dancing. They danced the night of the way. My mom texted me right away, goes, I met the cutest man for you. So I kind of laughed. I was like, oh, okay. So they made it, the Vaganos family and my mom made it, so we met at their reception a couple weeks later, and we've been together ever since. So if it wasn't for you and your family and my mom, you asking her to dance, none of this would have happened. So I thought that was very sweet.
Stay with me, let it keep on coming. You and I need to hold on through, as the world is in a constant motion.
The final and most important thank you goes out to the core of people that have made this night possible. And that thank you goes out to my mother and father, Larry and Mary Kent, and especially Maria's mother, Ileana.
We will make it through.
If any of you have been through planning or organizing a wedding, it's a huge undertaking. This wedding is, shall we say, huger. All of the wonderful food that we've enjoyed, the wonderful entertainment that they've provided, the fun that we've been having, it's all due to them. So I would like to propose my first toast to them, my mother and father and Maria's mother, for putting this all on. Love at first sight. And in fact, those of you who don't know part of the story, the first night that Brendan and Maria met, Brendan was on his way home and he made a phone call to my mother. And my mother, being the rather inquisitive and loving mother that she is, she said, how was it? How was it? How was the girl? Maria, how was the girl? And he said to my mother flat out, Mom, I'm gonna marry her. And I think that speaks volumes. I think that's a great story. It is a Cinderella story.
When Maria's father merged a very prominent medical school in Philadelphia with Drexel University, he referred to it as a marriage made in heaven. We all knew that the marriage that Taki and Ileana really cared about, and the one they looked forward to, was this marriage that we're seeing today. And because this is a day of making memories, it really is a good day to honor Taki's memory and to remember how much he means to Maria and Ileana and to so many of us in this room. We can only smile and imagine the pride and the joy that he experienced today when we saw this beautiful wedding between Brandon and Maria.
Seeing you standing before the altar next to your wife, I saw you praying, and your heart and your soul were there when he joined you as husband and wife. He is the one who brought you together. He is the one who will keep you together. He is the one who will keep that smile on your face, Maria. I see it. And he's the one who will keep the smile on your face. But what will give me nothing more than good pleasure, not only me, but my brother clergyman, your parents, your families, and your friends, is that this smile is deeply etched in here. You will remain committed to your queen. Just because I said you were king doesn't make you boss, pal. She's still the queen, okay? Right, Ileana? Your dad is here. He is here participating in this holy sacrament. He's blessing you at this moment, both of you. There's no doubt in my mind that he will always guide you and direct you on the path which leads to good. Let me kiss your bride.
And he proposed in Disney World. And it's a place that is very special to Maria. It's her happy place. But Brendan got down on hand and knee, and he quoted the famous A.A. Milne, who is responsible for the creation of Winnie the Pooh. And he said, if you live to be 100, I want to live to be 100 minus 1 day so that I never have to live without you. Not only is that very sweet, very special, but I came across a quote having to do with Disney that I thought was very appropriate in ending how I feel about this and how I feel about you guys. He said that the magic of Disney is as wide as a smile and as narrow as a wink. It's loud as laughter and quiet as a tear. Tall as a tale and deep as emotion. So strong it can lift the spirit, so gentle it can touch the heart. It is the magic that begins the happily ever after.
On behalf of Eliana and Mary and myself, we're thrilled that you're all here. This is a very, very special evening in a very, very special place, but most importantly with a very, very special couple. The smile on Maria and Brendan's face is something that we'll always remember. I can't imagine that we'll drive past this hall in the future and not remember this evening. How special was it, huh? Just terrific.
This is a very, very special day for me, for Maria, of course, and to Brendan. I love you both so very much. And I didn't have a son, I do now, so I love you.
So Brandon and Maria, it is written that when the children find true love, the parents find true joy. And today, because of the love you have for each other, you have brought tremendous joy to the most important people in your lives, your parents, Ileana Papadakis and Larry and Marie Kent. I congratulate you. I would like to celebrate your love for each other with a wonderful passage from Corinthians that I want you both to remember as long as you're together. Love never gives up. Love never loses faith. Love is always hopeful. And love endures under all circumstances. Congratulations to the both of you.
I remember the day we baptized you and put off, and as I told Eliana and Larry, I said, I put the good olive oil on you. But I want to wish you both a life filled with much health and happiness, and you're a beautiful young couple, and may you live many, many, many years.
On this stage, when I was 11 years old, was the first time I ever sang and made an actual performance somewhere. And I've been in love with music ever since. And like I said, it's my second love because I found my first love. So it was wonderful to be able to mix the two. There's lots of musical themes throughout the night, and so please make sure when you guys are heading out, there's a little musical gift for all of you, so make sure to grab it on the way out. It's an ode to the first piano song I learned. I'm so honored to be able to mix all of you a part of all my loves, and I love you all deeply. Thank you so, so much.
I just wanted to thank everybody who's come in from actually all over the globe to celebrate this marriage, our wedding, and I can't tell you how happy I am. I'm easily the luckiest person in the room. I never understood why some grooms were like, no, I'm good. But I get it now because I'm not nervous. Why would I be nervous when I'm marrying my best friend, somebody who I want to spend every minute with, every moment, month, year, the rest of our lives. It's going to be great, and I love you very much, Maria.
But yeah, you're all such a wonderful, wonderful group of friends and family. And I just want to say thank you to this man, too, who stood by my side through everything. Since day one, we've been literally best friends. We joke, we've never spent a day apart except once. And Brendan, I just want to say thank you for being the best husband I could ever ask for. You really are my best friend, and I look forward to hundreds of years with you.
I think today he would say, now this is a marriage made in heaven.
Let me introduce you to some of our bridal party. Okay, I see Ashley Vanette, one of my bridesmaids. Come on up. This is like The Price is Right. Come on up. Ashley and I have been friends since we were little kids at Baldwin, so I'm glad to have my Baldwin school contingency here too. So let me bring up the other Baldwin girls. Serena Snyder. And Christine Hanhausen. They've seen me since I was this big, and we were in Annie together. I was Miss Hannigan, and yes, because I was taller than all the girls. So yeah, I was Miss Hannigan, and they were the little orphan children. Yes. So we've known each other since we were this big. And I want to bring up some more of the bridesmaids. Let me see if I can. Rachel Moore. Rachel Moore has been my partner in crime for many years, a roommate and a best friend. And another one of my buddies, Huey Dillon. This man, literally, we do everything together. Everything, literally, even we work together. Huey is an amazing man who's been there through everything I've gone through all my life, and I love you, and thank you so much for standing by my side on my special day. Andrew Rosenthal. Andrew has been one of my closest friends throughout college and afterwards. Yeah, you can come. This could be the guy's side. We'll make the guy's side the girl's side. Andrew's been such an amazing friend over all these years. From all his travels, whether he was in Boston at Harvard or now in California, he's always made a point to come see me all the time. Thank you so much for standing by my side on my special day. And okay, let me introduce you also to the kubata. So, okay, in the Greek tradition, there is a kubata or kubata, which are like the godparents of a marriage. They oversee it, and for the rest of our lives, they watch out for us and our dearest friends. So let me introduce you to the first one, Krissa Tsakopoulos Demos. Chris and I have been friends since we were 14 years old and met at camp. And this woman has managed to be a part of my life no matter how far away we lived. And thank you so much for being there for me. And actually, I'm going to let you introduce the Cubano.
I don't like him as much as Maria likes her friend. No, I'm just kidding. Anthony Vaganos right there. I've known him since the 6th grade when I transferred in late to the Haverford School. And as a side note, I actually met Mrs. Papadakis at Anthony's wedding just a couple of years ago up in Ithaca, New York. So. Oh, wow.
Make us look like, we're in the band. And since I have the mic, I'll grab my 2 other bridesmaids. Okay, Katie Jellin and Harley Benson. These girls came all the way from Los Angeles. Katie I've known since I was a little kid in a band, and she would come to my shows, and then we ended up going to college together, and our lives have been intertwined ever since. And Harley is like my little sister. I've known her for years and years, and you're like family. I love you both.
Okay, I guess I'll get some other guys up here. I've known Pat Fay forever and ever. Grew up on the same street together. Let's grab my brother, PJ Kent.
Katie Kent, my future sister-in-law. I wanted to save her last, but it's okay. All right, you brought up your brother.
And your future brother-in-law, too. Yes. I want to see chopped liver.
You're the one thing that I'm missing here.
Known Brad forever and ever as well. It's great to be here. I'd like to bring up my good friend Tom Macy. Tom left the East Coast for the West Coast, and that made me very sad. But he's back for the wedding, and we're happy to have him.
And all the way from Panama, we have Spiros Skleros, one of our wonderful family friends.
I could have saved so much time for us.
And my cousin, Grigoris. Grigoris and I played together when we were 3 years old, running around, and it's been an honor to watch you grow up too. And thank you for being by my side on my special day.
Need to jump in the cold water, need to grow older with a girl like you.
Kayla and her mom, Nicole, have been a part of our family for over a decade, more than that, 15 years. Kayla, come on up if you want.
I'd rather be with you. Say you want the same.
Alexander Carlutzos. You can even do a little walk. I saw you. You wanna say hi and a little wave?
The way I do.
And where's Constantina? Is Constantina there? Hi. Okay, that's all right. She's hanging in the back.
There's no time for a warning. We've got to make a move.
Today was the best day ever. 520 people came together to celebrate my special day with my husband. And now it's the end of the night, the lights are shutting down, people are heading out, and I can't tell you enough how incredible it was. I'm glad you guys could join me on my special day.
There's no time for lies, there's no time for regret.
I have to say, after tonight, if there wasn't any doubt in my mind, you are the best wedding band
Did you get that?
out there.
Did you get
Not
all
even
that?
wedding band, singer. Thank you so much, Eddie.
Lose our fear, and we'll disappear. Yeah, we'll disappear. I'll kiss your lips when you're dreaming. I'll keep a watch when you sleep.
And actually, funny enough, when my parents brought him home, they introduced him as my new brother, and I paused with a little bit of shock and a little bit of confusion. And then I responded with a question of, he's not staying, is he?
Holding
been raised by devoted parents. I do not know yours, but I get in trouble for saying the truth. That's my problem. I have not met your parents. How's this?
Falling slow, far from view.
I'd first like to ask everybody, have you been having a good time? No, hold on. There are over 500 of you here. Are you having a good time?
See, you see that vent right there? You see that vent right there? That's a live feed up to Maria's room.
All right, honey, good night. See you, honey. 7, land on 8. And you're back up again. Oh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? You gotta help me out with this.
The big wedding reception's finally here, and you guys are gonna follow me while I walk in. Eddie, can you hear me over there?
I can hear you.
It's your girlfriend, Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Hey. But we have such a wonderful bridal party and such a wonderful family and friends. I just wanted you to get to meet them all. So here's a little up close and personal with all of them.
What?
Anything else?
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you again, all of you guys. And oh, I see food is here, so that's my cue to cut out.